Welcome to the CUNA News Weekly Wrap-up. I'm Assistant Editor Brock Fritz, and this is normally where I'd recap the week that just ended. However, many of us weren't in the office this week, so we're going to spend the next few minutes with a yearly wrap-up covering the past 52 weeks. So let's look at the best moments of the year from Credit Union Magazine, CUNA News, and the CUNA News Podcast. The year started with a podcast with CUNA economists discussing the 2022 economic outlook. As always, it's worth taking a look back at what we thought was going to happen, see what did happen, and see how that impacts forecasts for 2023. In late February, much of the credit union movement went to Washington, D.C. for CUNA GAC. The yearly advocacy event was as content-heavy as usual, including Hill visits, conference conversations with credit union professionals, congressional speakers touting the credit union difference, and keynotes with Amy Cuddy, Mick Ebeling, Thomas McClarty, and Ryan Priebus. A unique aspect of the 2022 conference was the Ukrainian ambassador to the U.S. telling the crowd that the European country, fresh into a war with Russia, needed people who are willing to stand with us, not with their words, but with their actions. A couple weeks later, the CUNA Board of Directors approved a resolution affirming continued support of Ukrainian credit unions. Now, let's get to our 2022 award winners. Our 2022 Credit Union Hero of the Year was Marianne Pusateri. The CEO of Partnership Financial Credit Union in Morton Grove, Illinois, was recognized for her commitment to community service, financial education, and career mentoring programs. Pusateri was voted the Hero of the Year after CUNA News staff trimmed 60-plus nominations down to 4. The finalists for the Scimitar-sponsored award were Pusateri, Peach State Federal Credit Union President and CEO Marshall Boutwell, Advia Credit Union CEO Cheryl DeBoer, and Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union Board Vice Chair Robin Cousin. The group exemplified the credit union philosophy, improved their communities, and used their voices to advocate for those who don't have a place at the table. Many of those same qualities were present in the 10th annual class of Credit Union Magazine Rockstars, sponsored by Fiserv. The 25-person class consisted of unique, innovative, creative credit union professionals who excel in their areas of expertise and make the movement a better, more interesting place. Read up on the 2022 Rockstars at news.cuna.org/rockstar and nominate a 2023 Rockstar at news.cuna.org/nominate-rockstar. We also celebrated National Credit Union Youth Month and International Credit Union Day, recognized military members with our A Salute to Veterans campaign, and featured interesting credit union leaders who believe strongly in Native American History Month, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, National Hispanic Heritage Month, Black History Month, Women's History Month, Asian American Heritage and Pacific Islander Month, and Pride Month. Many of those leaders were featured on episodes of the CUNA News Podcast, our weekly interview-centered podcast that features credit union professionals talking about what's most relevant to the movement. Cryptocurrency and the blockchain were frequent topics throughout 2022, as experts, including several visits with DePaul Professor Lamont Black, discussed the innovative technology, what's next for crypto, how it could change financial institutions, potential lending uses, and how credit unions are serving the crypto-curious. Other frequent topics that made their presence felt at CUNA Council conferences across the country included cybersecurity, the Great Resignation, and a continued focus on financial well-being for all. The economic landscape was an overarching theme throughout 2022, as there were talks of inflation, the active housing market, a dramatic rise in loan growth, and a potential recession. The changing economic environment will continue to be a frequent discussion point throughout 2023, so tune into news.cuna.org, news.cuna.org/podcasts, and Credit Union Magazine all year to stay up to date on everything going on in the industry. And be sure to check the YouTube description for links to everything discussed in this video. Thanks for watching, thanks for a great 2022, have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you in 2023.